$146,604 United States dollars. This operation marked a major victory in our fight against drug trafficking, and it is a clear message to all who engage in this illegal trade. Liberia will no longer be a safe haven for drug traffickers. We also confirmed the arrest of 2 suspects during the operation. Mr. Omar Mohammed, 38 years, a Nigerian national, currently in the sub-region at Dangote, a major drug trafficker within the West African sub-region. And Mr. Abdullah Kamara, 18 years old, Liberian. Both suspects are currently in the LDEA custody and undergoing thorough investigation. Upon conclusion, they will be appropriately charged and forward to court for prosecution in accordance with the laws of the Republic of Liberia. Nationwide operation institutional reform. Across Liberia, the LDA continues to make strategic arrests and confiscation are part of our ongoing nationwide operation. We are intensifying our collaboration with the communities, civil society organizations, international partners, the media, to root out drug networks and dismantle their operations at every level. Since our appointment, we have committed ourselves to redefining the operational scope of the agency. This includes a comprehensive review of internal protocols and procedures to ensure that LDA become more professional, transparent, and accountable. As part of our reform efforts, we have withdrawn all LDA personnel assigned to the Rawa International Airport due to concern of misconduct. Out of 8 officers recalled, 2 are currently under investigation for under-reporting the quantity of narcotics confiscated during the recent airport seizure. Let it be clear, the LDA will not tolerate any act of corruption, negligence, or action that undermines the integrity of the lower institution. Our drug testing result. As previously announced, we have continued to implement mandatory drug testing policy for all LDA officers. I am pleased to report that the testing process for LDA headquarters in Monrovia and Bomi County have been completed. However, it is with disappointment that we inform the public that 6 officers, 1 employee, and 5 volunteers were tested positive of the illicit drug abuse. Volunteers include Lao Yeke, C. Tony Garnett, Newman Medium Mooney, Lawrence J. Feju, Milton Bird, all volunteers, are hereby with immediate effect discharged from all activities of the LDA. Officers Roosevelt T. Colley, with specimen number M-43SEC-3, is hereby suspended time indefinite and attain all the professional standards for processing. This is just the beginning. We are committed to purging the agency for any elements that compromise the credibility of this mission. To the Liberian people, we want you to know that your safety and the future of our youth remain our highest priority. The LDA stands firm and unwavering in its commitment to restore dignity to the institution and to deliver results that Liberians can trust. We thank our international and local partners, community leaders and members, the media, and all well-wishing Liberians for their continued support. Together, we will dismantle the networks that threaten the very fabric of our society. We remain open to greater cooperation committed to justice, and determined to win this fight at all costs. Thank you. May God bless Liberia.
ORC, my name is Eva Khan. I report from Metro Media. Over here, talking about Nigerian national and the Liberian national. Previously, we went here, we had a Nigerian and a Sierra Leone. Do you care to clarify that?
Yes, so the Abdullah Kamara, 18-year-old, is a Sierra Leonean, not a Liberian.
Okay.
He's Sierra Leonean.
Yes, my name is Pastor Donza. I report for KFM. My concern is about those from the RIA. Okay, do you care to name the officers who are currently undergoing investigation from the RIA?
The officers are under investigations, and once the investigation results come out, their names will be made public. But currently, they are under our administrative processing.
My name is Augustine Davis, and I work for Crown FM. I want to know the particular quantity of drugs we have here. Were they arrested with the two gentlemen?
Affirmative.
Clearly, could you just say simply what do you mean by affirmative?
I mean, the number of drugs, the quantity of drugs that you see here, they were arrested in a house with the two persons. That we just
So
did.
in Liberia? Or exported?
We are still on investigations. We are working with our intelligence source to know whether it is meant for Liberia or is in transit.
My name is Sisi Bala from Crown Watch, Liberia. Could you be specific to tell us how long you are going to take to investigate those officers from the RIA, the length of the investigation, because we are all deeply concerned about what transpired at the RIA. So.
The issue with the RIA investigation is being expeditiously handled by the professional standards, and by the close of this week, the outcomes of the investigation will be made public.
My name is Chris Walker from Front Page Africa. My concern has to do with the suspect and the quantity of drugs. Do you care to tell the Liberian people how soon will they be charged and sent to court? Because just arresting them and investigation going along, Liberians are waiting to see when this will be put to there.
Teams of investigators from the Joint Security are working 24 hours, and they are almost completing their pieces of information gathering, and by the close of this week, they'll be formally charged and sent to all the courts.
Oh, my name is Joseph Salif, and I report for the newspaper. I want to know, with this huge quantity of drugs coming in from our borders points, what other mechanism you have put into place to ensure that we have a strong border patrol system put in place to ensure that we minimize the inflow of drugs in our country?
Our intelligence network gathered so far that these drugs were trafficked through the Freetown border, and currently we have provided additional support to the border, south borders, and the clay checkpoints. And we are also strengthening other borders in community, including the Ganta borders, the Logbato borders, and the Totan borders.
Yes, I'm Julius Clinton, and I report for Thank you, sir. Since you talk about this particular hem of authority, could you share with us some of the challenges you've been going through?
We have been having a major issue so far, because since we took over, we came with commitment, we came with the open arm to work with all that we met here who are willing to work. So we having experienced a kind of major challenge so far, and thankfully the government is also working, providing additional logistical support to the LDEA. So we are expecting additional transport equipment and all logistics when it comes to PPE, glove in terms of operations between ourselves, raids, such as seizure operations. So there has not been a major challenge so far that the Liberian people need to be aware of. Our commitment here is to put our boots heavily on the ground to make sure that we provide safety and security for the community.
Do you have the manpower for that?
We have the adequate manpower, have the capacity, have the capability, so have the agility to do this job.
Excuse me, Mr. Diego Kubegin from Zizibara from Crown Liberia. When my colleague talked about challenges, I am concerned about vehicles. Do you have vehicles on the ground for your men? That's number one. Number two, Liberians are concerned as to how these drugs came into the country. Did they pass through the border or did they pass elsewhere someplace?
We are investigating the route use, whether land or waterway, or we are investigating. Our intelligence is pointing toward land transportations, but we can't be definite now until we conclude our investigations. They will come back to the public whether it use waterway or it use land.
Sure, people. Do you have sufficient people for the land?
There are always said if the law enforcement community will not have sufficient capacity when it comes to logistics, special vehicle, because we need all the vehicles at all times. I will work every time overstretched, but we don't have the number of vehicles that is currently respected within our fleet. But like I said, we are receiving additional 15 pickup trucks in the incoming days to add to our current fleet, so we can have the capacity to respond to vulnerable communities.
So Jordan, on behalf of the OIC who come to the end of the press conference, we are encouraged to follow our Facebook page. That is our blood trust enforcement Facebook page.
So that's the end of the press conference I was here in our conference room. So the members of the 4th ST have been here with us, covering this major press conference. I was here in our conference room. Was in Viago to the media on happiness here at the Labrador Drug Enforcement Agency. Thank you for joining us. We are sorry we could not go live. We have some technical issues here with our camera, so we're going to be posting still videos. However, thank you for following. Thank you.